Are you or someone you love at risk of an aneurysm? Many people don't know the risk factors or the symptoms. An aneurysm survivor is here to tell us more about her story and a special event going on this weekend. Welcome Tammy Crocker, who's also the regional manager of Eye Care Associates. And how long ago did you have your aneurysm?
It was 15 years ago.
Okay. Tell what was it like? What did you feel initially?
I actually had no symptoms leading up to it. A lot of people have some headaches and,
Right.
and other things that are signs and symptoms, but I had no symptoms. I was actually brushing my teeth, getting ready for bed, and I just started to get a headache, kind of a burning sensation, and then it just became a crushing headache. I had to lay down on the bed, holding my head, closing my eyes, so I went to the hospital, and through a series of tests, I had a CT scan that came back negative. So that's not always, doesn't always prove out. But and then I ended up having a cerebral spinal tap.
Wow.
To determine it, and there was blood in my spinal fluid. So I was very fortunate. It was a rupture, but it was a small, more of a, I call it a leak, because when I'm talking to other survivors and the issues that they've had, but it definitely, was definitely the worst headache of my life, and I've not had a headache since that headache.
Well, and you were doing so well, and you're so young, and not everybody has the same situation. My father's had a brain aneurysm, and so he has not had the same outcome as you've had. Let's talk about the risk factors, first of all. We've got a graphic about that. For some people, it's family history. Also, people that are pretty young.
Yeah, I was 28.
Wow.
When mine happened. So even the 35 to 60 time frame is not necessarily, you don't have to be. There was recently in the news a baby that they took care of, and we have a 9-year-old in our group.
Okay.
So it can go as young as an infant, and it can go as old. Family history is usually if you have 2 people in your family. So if your mother and your grandmother both had had some symptoms or issues, and then just normal things. Hypertension is one of the key things to look out for, and as everybody's heard, take care of your heart.
Right.
All of the things that you would do to take care of your heart are also things that are keep your blood pressure down, or those things are going to keep you from having
We also
issues.
have the warning signs, and you were talking about the worst headache you've ever had. Some people, it's not necessarily a head, it's the neck. Nausea, vomiting, definitely a sign to go. Blurred or double vision, or fainting or loss of consciousness. There are about 45 survivors of aneurysms that are going to be at a very special event this weekend. Tell us about the event, and for other people out there who might want to know.
Well, Eye Care Associates is hosting the event, and I'm very pleased about this, both because I work for Eye Care Associates and because I'm a survivor. We'll have the group together, some recognition at the fields, be able to just enjoy and have fun in a community and close way. We have a support group where we all get together every the third Monday of every month, and in that, we're not all able to be at the group all of the time because of life.
Right.
But sometimes it's in Raleigh and sometimes it's in Durham, so this is going to be a nice way to bring together the whole group, let everyone meet if they've not met, exchange stories and that sort of thing, as well as just to take in a great baseball game.
And it is going to be a great game, but a good event going on, and this happens at the Durham Ballpark, which is just a beautiful place as well. Sunday from 5 to 8, Durham Bulls Stadium. Surgeons and survivors are going to have an awareness campaign and talk about it, and so if you want to reach out, talk to some of these people, if perhaps you have someone in your family, it's a good place to be. Good luck to you, and thanks for sharing your story with us.
Thanks so much. Thanks for having me.
This portion of News 14 Carolina is brought to you by Time Warner Cable Intelligent Home, the complete security and home management system you control from anywhere.